commodity. Now I want you to see also when Jesus, he always used illustrations that he knew that the people would understand. He told them things like, running a race. He gave them things that he knew that they would understand. So at this particular point here, he wanted the people to see just how valuable they were. Okay? So much so back in those times, in the Bible's time, if you study this, you do a study on it, you will see that salt, the Roman soldiers, their wages used to be paid with salt. Yeah, they made their money by salt. If they did a job and they paid them, instead of using currency like we use, if you do a serious study, you'll see they paid them off in salt. They gave them so much salt. So when Jesus said, because salt is a preservative, he letting the people know, he was letting the disciples know, listen, you are the salt of the earth. You see, you are the salt of the earth. But if you don't do what I created you to do, if you don't walk in the way I created you to walk and be, then what use is your salt will be? Your salt will be no good. See, you won't be able to preserve this walk. You won't be able to really influence other people. That's another thing salt is. Salt, when we look at it, we can say salt is an influence to the meat because it preserves the meat. You see, it can keep the meat in a place that they can use it for a long period of time. They didn't have refrigerators back then. Right. You see, so when they put salt on it, it kept flies away. It kept all these things here in the natural. But what Jesus is looking at from a spiritual perspective, to let you know, listen, you are the salt of this earth here. You are the truth. You are the light from this world. You see, and you got the ability to influence everyone that you come in contact with. But you got to be who I created you to be. You see, you got to be salt, because anything other than